Busing problems are an ongoing issue in the West Ada School District.
Since the first day of classes, parents have complained to On Your Side about students arriving home late. And since the very beginning, we have been keeping tabs on the bus troubles. On Your Side's Chris Oswalt followed up to see how the busing is going. He's live in studio with what he found out in this On Your Side investigation.
Michelle and Dawn, things seem to have improved somewhat, but the problems do still exist, and district parents say they're getting fed up. It's 3:48 in the afternoon and 6 minutes before school is dismissed at Eagle Elementary, and only 3 of 11 buses are waiting to take students home. 3:55. The bell sounds, and the same 3 buses responsible for picking up the kids are still all that have arrived, leaving hundreds of students to wait. The West Ada School District knows tardy buses are a continuous problem.
It has been a tough start of the school year, I would say that.
It wasn't until 7 minutes after class was dismissed that the remaining 8 buses started pulling in. Over the next several minutes, the remaining buses arrived, with the final bus getting to Eagle Elementary at 4:14, nearly 20 minutes after the final bell rang. Parents in the West Ada School District are sick of this persistent problem.
It was 45 minutes late on her first day of school. And then she was 30 minutes late yesterday.
Since the start of the 2014 school year, district spokesperson Eric Exline says complaints have been constant.
In the first week or two, maybe it was the same, but it's continued longer because there's been more adjustments to be made.
Exline says the biggest reason for the busing problem is a new bell schedule. The change was made after a state audit suggested it in an effort to save money. It resulted in middle school and elementary schools being dismissed 20 minutes apart. Many of the same buses used to pick up middle schoolers at 3:25 are the same buses used to transport elementary school students dismissed at 3:55. The district has made changes to help solve the problem, including adding more routes and hiring a transportation expert. But Exline admits the problem will never be completely solved.
In the end, what we're going to get to is not actually a perfectly tiered system. In the afternoon, we'll never get to a high school, middle school, elementary, because the middle school and elementary times are too close together to do that in all places.
The staff here at Eagle Elementary says that this busing fiasco is not just an inconvenience for parents, it's an inconvenience for them. They tell me that they're using time normally spent planning for the next day or meeting with parents as time to supervise children waiting on these late buses. Exline says he understands the frustration, not only for the teachers, but for the parents.
I know it's causing some grief for parents. I understand that. Actually, I would describe a lot of them as having been very patient with these changes. And I appreciate that, but I also understand their frustration.
For those parents with students arriving home tardy, they're giving the district an F and demanding better busing.
They're getting a little better, but they're not there yet.
So what this really boils down to is cost savings. The district is doing the best they can with the amount of transportation funds they're giving, all while still trying to stay below the state average so they can continue to get that money. It would appear the only real definite solution, more money for schools from the legislature. Live in studio, Chris Oswalt, today 6 on Your Side.